2025 Epsom Derby and Epsom Oaks. What a weekend this is going to be. Really looking forward to this. The Oaks on the Friday and then the Derby on Saturday. Lots of anticipation ahead of this year. We're going to take a look at a couple of selections for each race of the big two races, the Derby and the Oaks. I've got a big price one for the Derby. I really like the look. I've already had an anti-post bet on him as well. All that to take a look at now. Very quick minute on recent results. So York Dante Festival, bit of a disaster there, just for whatever reason couldn't seem to land this year. Had a really good year last year, including a 40 to 1 win. It was, everything seemed to go really well last year at the Dante, but this year quite the opposite. I guess these things happen. It is horse racing and you go on these little bad patches, and yeah, York Dante, one to forget. Before that we had Chester, pretty nice festival, really good, couple of winners on the first day there. So overall pretty nice at Chester. Before that, the Guineas, in particular, 2,000 Guineas was really profitable this year. We got the 1-2 in the exact order as predicted on here as well. Ruling Court was a really nice anti-post bet actually. Ruling Court and then Field of Gold into second. Got that in the exact order. So really nice Guineas festival this year. Punchestown, pretty nice. A big bet on Galopin de Champ. Lovely to see him go in again and rebound. Aside from that, not too bad at Punchestown. And then before that, it was the Scottish National, which was a bit of a disaster. Did nothing places or anything. 8 or 9 runners that did finish, and none of our selections finished on that. Before that, Grand National, pretty nice. 3 of the top 5 from the 6 picks. Pretty nice from that perspective, including a couple of very nice prices. And then before that, we had Cheltenham, which was pretty good this year. Pretty good again this year. Cheltenham seems to be something we can... we've been pretty happy with success at Cheltenham over the last few years. So overall, a pretty decent year, but I thought I'd just quickly touch upon our kind of selections for the year that we've been discussing here on the channel, just in a very quick way. And yeah, let's hope we can find something for the Derby and the Oaks. Got the Derby winner last year, of course, for City of Troy. It was quite a chunky bet. I was really hot on City of Troy last year. I was counting him to rebound, and he did rebound. He rebounded really well. So with no further ado, let's cut the waffle. That's enough waffling, is it? Let's get on to the selections. Let's start with the Oaks. A couple for the Oaks and a couple for the Derby. Let's take a look now. So then, Epsom Oaks, what a race this is going to be this year. Really looking forward to it. Desert Flower heads the market 6 to 4. She was magnificent, wasn't she, earlier in May at the 1,000 Guineas. Fabulous performance by her that day, and she's going to be a popular selection this coming Friday, but one at a slightly bigger price, around 3rd or 4th in the betting at the time of recording. 11 to 2 is available. I think slightly bigger with some bookmakers. It is Whirl, who I was super impressed with last month at York at the Musidora Stakes. She won that race by 5.5 lengths, and she just wanted to keep on running. She absolutely loved it, and was just, it really was a quite spectacular performance, and I fancy her to go well again at a price right now which is still backable each way at 11 to 2, 6 to 1, I think even 13 to 2 is available currently with I think a couple of bookmakers still, so still backable at each way price. Now I think with Whirl, she went at Curragh earlier in the year, start of April. Finished 6th, didn't do anything that day. I think she just kind of needed the run. Sometimes he said, Brian horses just need a run. I think she needed that run, and she went to York and she was spectacular. And I think she can be pretty good again at Epsom this coming Friday. Really looking forward to this race, and Whirl is a bet I will be placing. Second selection for the Oaks is one at a big price. Quillen Queen, 25 to 1. I just think there's a bit of value there. It's Ed Walker trained. He said he's going to probably roll the dice and enter it into the Oaks, and we believe she will run this Friday. She won her last race back out at Newbury under Holly Doyle. Ed Walker did say he was a bit disappointed with her running the Pretty Polly. She did finish third that day, which was nowhere near the winner, but it still wasn't a terrible performance. And certainly she looks like a horse with some quality. She really does. Should stay. And at 25 to 1, I just think there's a bit of value in there. Certainly, I'm willing to put a little wager on her to outrun those odds. So that's Quillen Queen, our second selection in the Oaks. Now, let's take a look at what we think we like the look of, including an anti-post bet at the Derby. So first selection for the Derby is one at a big price, Lambourne, 14 to 1 each way. I've got on him in the anti-post market. I really do like his chances. I really do like his chances to outrun those odds and at least hit the frame anyway. A lot of people will be probably put off by the fact he finished second by 2 and a bit lengths to the favourite for the Derby, Delacroix. Actually, another Aidan O'Brien run. He's got 3 really big chances in this race, Aidan O'Brien, and he loves this race, doesn't he? But yeah, Lambourne's really impressed them. He won last time out at Chester in the Chester Vars. Thought he ran superbly that day, really quick, looked really nice, stayed on beautifully towards the end. And I really do feel he can outrun these odds at 14 to 1. I think the track will suit him. Aidan O'Brien describes him as very uncomplicated. He seems to be getting better as he goes on. So whilst, yes, Delacroix has got the, I guess, win over this horse a couple of races back, I do feel Lambourne is much better value at 14 to 1, and I was really, really impressed with him last time. I do fancy him to go well. Aidan O'Brien has talked up his chances, and I do feel this horse is value. You never know what's going to happen in the Derby, but my best bet in this race is Lambourne. So next up, it is the Lion in Winter, 7 to 1. Very interesting run of this one, of course. Hotly anticipated to do well in the Derby for much of the year. They had a really bad run last time out at York in the Dante, finishing 6th of 11 when going off odds on. But a bit like the aforementioned World, feel this horse may have just needed that run, and we know with Aidan O'Brien he can produce something special for the Derby. Sometimes these horses, first times of the season, young horses, they may just need that run, and I think that may be the case for the Lion in the Winter. But at 7 to 1, I cannot resist that price. I think if he was like 3 to 1 or 2 to 1, less attractive. But at 7 to 1, you can back him each way. A really, really interesting run of the Lion in Winter. We'll be very, very intrigued to see how well he goes. But I certainly feel at that type of price, there is some value there, given his pedigree, given the anticipation behind the horse, and given Aidan O'Brien knows how to get these horses ready for these big races. In the Derby, well, what a race it's going to be. Really, really looking forward to it. I wish you all the best, whatever you're getting on in the Derby or the Oaks. Let me know what you are getting on. Always great to see interaction and different opinions when it comes to horse racing. And I think this is going to be a really, really exciting weekend of racing. So best of luck to you all, and I'll catch you again very soon.